Hello, Shashank. I can see you now. Thank you.
Okay, okay, that's great.
It has been done. Anyway, so how are you and
Yes,
how is life going on?
good, sir. And your side?
Yes, fine. So, Shashank, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. Currently, sir, I am working with UKBIT
Hmm.
Solutions Private Limited as a senior SAP consultant, and we are working on implementation, rollout, and support projects
Hmm.
for NNPC Nigeria company.
Hmm.
So here I worked around 1 year now,
Hmm.
and we have done one implementation and few are in the pipeline as well, and rollout and support activities are going on.
Hmm. Okay. So can you explain the
And before this I was
Okay, okay, please continue. I thought you maybe you have stopped.
hello
Yeah, okay, you please continue.
with Publicis Sapient
Hmm. Hmm.
as a senior associate,
Hmm.
where we it was an internal project for Publicis, where we work for rollout and support activities. There I worked around more than 3 years, and before that I have joined Public Polaris as a senior project lead, and before that I was working with JK Technosoft as a senior SAP PS and IM module consultant,
Hmm.
and before that I was joined Ericsson India Private Limited as a SAP consultant. So that was my first organization. So my total year of experience is around 13.4 years.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Uh, Shashank, can you explain the term SAP FICO?
Okay, it is the financially and controlling, which uh, which are separate modules in SAP. Like financial is basically related to the all the balance sheet and profit balance sheet terms like liabilities and assets, and on the other hand, controlling is basically related to the profit and loss accounts, where we have all the profit and losses, like which receive the data from the other modules like PS, and PM, PP, those modules, and he collects the data and show into the P&L all the profits and losses over there.
Okay.
And on the other hand, in the FI, where we have defined various things, various master data, organizational data, and asset related master data, and company related master data like cost centers, company codes. There are so many things are there to define,
Okay, thank you. So what are the other
so
modules?
that the other module.
Okay, okay. So you please continue.
Sorry. Yeah, please carry on. Yeah, almost finish over there.
Okay, my question was what are the other modules to which financial account is integrated?
Yes, it is integrated with each and every module like PP, PM, QM, and PS, IM. There are all the modules are integrated with the FI module, because end of the day, all the things which we enter into a particular module, like I enter something, I enter my few of the expenses or revenues inside the PS module. So that needs to be transferred to the finance module finally through the settlement processes in every module.
In SAP, how input and output taxes are taken care?
Output tax.
Yes, input and output taxes are taken care.
Yes, yes, like it is like taxes are coming to the picture whenever you raise any purchase orders. Like you are giving any order to the vendor, like this product or these services I required in order to complete a project task. So there we use these taxes terms, so that we can just not including the product cost. it is also included the taxes, whether it is the input or output tax or withholding taxes. Basically, into the pricing in the SD, if I talk about, we use these taxes into the pricing when we define the pricing inside the system, so that our final cost should be included the value of the product plus all these taxes.
Okay, thank you. So my next question is, what is the use of FSV, financial statement version?
Sorry, I'm not remember this term.
Okay, okay. What is FIGL? Accounting does. F.
Okay, yes, like GL are basically, yes, like FIGL are basically the cost collectors from the various modules. For
Mm,
example, there is, let me take an example, like there is a project is going on and one of the engineer needs to be travel from one place to the another place.
mm,
So what he will do, he will book his expenses like travel expenses, maybe hotel stay charges or the flight charges or all these charges inside the system. And he will use a particular GL, like travel related GL. For example, he travel through the flight. So he will uh, ask the finance team to provide him a GL where he can book his expense of the flight.
mm.
Like these GLs are the cost collector who will finally send the cost to the finance.
Okay, okay. I got your point. What are the methods by which vendor invoice payments can be made?
Vendor invoices, okay. Yeah, there are a couple of ways. Like first is the manual, we can do that. Like we use FB60 transaction where we use the vendor and the other cost object. It can be your cost center or the WBS or the sales order number. This is the one way where we can release the payment to the vendor. Another way is like we can use the milestone payments inside the project system we have, where we create the milestones and on the basis of the percentage of completion, we can release we can release the payments to the vendor. And the last one, I can describe like it is related to the purchasing procurement cycle, where we have the purchase requisitions, purchase orders, then we start creating the service acceptance if it is a service purchase order, or we can raise the material goods received or goods issue processes if it is related to the material. So these are the processes from the SAP system.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. What is the importance of asset classes? What asset classes are there? Can you tell me?
Asset classes, yes. Like asset classes is basically related to the assets, like assets acquired by this company. For example, there is a project is going on where it is the investment project for the company. So they are going to install a asset, and till the time the asset is not fully completed, they use the asset under construction inside the system into the PS module. Yes. So into the PS module, what they do, they will create the WS element and assign the investment profile to it. And finally, they once they assign the investment profile to the WS element, they can generate the asset under construction, under which they use it is related to the particular asset class. Like if it is a building or the plant or the machinery, it depends on the nature of the asset. So they will generate the AUC and they can transfer the cost from WBS to the AUC at the period end. So once we know our asset is finalized, then we transfer all cost from AUC to the asset.
Okay, Shashank. My next question is, what is credit control area in SAP? Just give me an idea. What is credit control area in SAP?
Okay. Yeah, credit control area is basically the control put on the various transactions. For example, there is a task for creating the laptop, for example, producing the laptop. And we are trying to create the purchase requisitions or purchase orders or trying to put some cost inside it. And we already have assigned some particular budget for that particular activity, like for creating the laptop it should be incurred only put more than $100. So there is a for example, $110 we are trying to put. So system stop us over there, like saying like you are beyond your limit, beyond your credit, which is assigned to this particular task. So that is used for credit block.
Okay, okay, thank you. What is the purpose of document type in SAP? Is my
The
question?
document type, yes. Like there, yes. The document type. It is very important because in a project life cycle we incurred various kinds of expenses. So how we can differentiate those expenses, like these expenses are related to the internal expenses, or these expenses are related to the travel, or this is related to the timesheet processes. So document type is help us to differentiate all these expenses from each other.
Okay, okay, Shashank, thank you so much for attending this discussion. It was really nice discussion, and I enjoyed it. As you know, this is a very
Same here, sir.
yes, this is a very primary stage of this recruitment process. So you have to go through a lot of other
Yes.
assessments. So this is the just beginning of this recruitment process actually. So this video is being recorded and this
Okay,
video will
yes, I
be
can.
shared with the concerned company. They will review, and if you are shortlisted, then they will contact you.
Okay,
Okay. So my CV is with my
okay,
your CV.
okay,
So thank you, and we'll let you know soon with the update.
okay,
Okay. Thank you. Take care.
okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Nice.